All right, 28 days later, the Dawn of the Dead remake and British comedy Shaun of the Dead resurrected what was thought to be a dead genre, the zombie picture. Now director George Romero is back to claim his King of the Zombies crown with Land of the Dead, the fourth Fright Fest in a series he began in 1968 with Night of the Living Dead. Our Ryan Downey tells us about the new picture from the subversively smart gore master and found out firsthand what it takes to become a member of the Living Dead.
Don't let the zombies fool you. Land of the Dead is biting social commentary from the man who has addressed racism, consumerism, and politics in zombie flicks for almost 40 years.
That's our way out.
Should we do something about this?
That's our way out. Get us there.
Here you have a character that is complex, multi-layered, full of self-loathing.
Hello.
All these different, it's a zombie movie. I mean, that's just killer. I think it's people,
Dude, that's what I loved about the script. I mean, I was definitely down to work with George Romero as anybody would be. But the script was really great, man. It was really complex, well-written characters. It was like apocalyptic.
You had an arc?
Had an arc?
Yeah.
Hello, who has it in a horror movie? Usually like a teenager by the pool. Ah!
Land of the Dead is set in a zombie-ridden society trying to reorganize itself. And the zombies are organizing too.
This is the first time that there's this little cadre. I mean, because Big Daddy is able to, put two and two together, and the others just are following. And it's all still imitative behavior. I mean, they're not. He doesn't grab a gun and immediately start using it. Happens to be holding it, and he gets angry and accidentally pulls the trigger, and then realizes, oh, I remember this.
Yes, the zombies in Land of the Dead are learning. And how can we learn about them? How about by becoming an actual zombie? Hey, all right, now we are at KNB Studios in California, the special effects house that is responsible for all the gore in Kill Bill and Wes Craven movies and Robert Rodriguez movies, and of course, in a lot of zombie flicks, including Romero's Land of the Dead. I am here to see how it's done, and what better way to see how it's done than to join the ranks of the undead myself. Check it out. Guys, what are you going to do to me?
All right, so here is a foam latex zombie prosthetic. Now, what it does is it simulates some sort of missing rotted flesh and a couple little bites and chunks taken out. The eye's a little swollen. So we're going to use this piece, and then Howard has...
Then we're going to put this chin piece on, just add up so that your chin looks all torn up and kind of flows with the piece that Greg's got there.
We do a sculpture that's done on the actor's face to simulate the rotted flesh. The sculpture is then molded, and the mold is baked in the oven with liquid foam latex. After 2 hours of baking, you open the mold and you have a rubber piece.
So now we've gotten past the latex stage. We're getting some blood going. And tell me about the airbrushing. This is cool.
Well, basically what we're doing is we're breaking up some of the colors with a little speckled, like kind of a purple. We're going to go in with some much deeper colors to make it look much more rotted. But we keep the yellow on the highlights, and we want these sort of purples to sort of convey some of the shadowing. Oh, what do you think? I think we're done. Let me just get some stuff for his hair.
We're done. I am in the undead.
Well, until we don't have blood yet.
Hey, I got to actually go over to KNB EFX and have Howard Berger and Greg Nicotero make.
Did they make you anatomically endowed?
Didn't need any help. I was already good there. So I'm outside at KNB where they do the test, the final test with the zombies to make sure we look undead enough. I'm feeling undead enough. Feeling pretty hungry also. I think I'm going to start making my way to New Jersey and look for someone to eat. And I'm going to get out of here before they try and make me take this off.
Hey, Ryan, I see you're still in makeup. Take it off.
Yeah, I asked them if there was some way they could, like, reverse it and make me look like Brad Pitt instead, but they said they really couldn't do that.
Yeah, how many hours were you in makeup?
You know, it took about an hour, hour and a half to put it on, and it takes actually a half an hour to take it off because I wanted to wear it home, and they were like, good luck getting this off by yourself.
Yeah, walk down Hollywood. Well, you look like a bad version of Keith Richards if you had some dreads. I love this news.
No, Johnny Depp is the true bad version of Keith Richards, let's be fair. But no, you know, it was really exciting. It was a total horror geek dream come true for me. And what's really cool is Howard Berger, one of the owners of KNB, the guy who was in the yellow, he invited me to come back later in the year because he actually just finished up in New Zealand working on The Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe. I'm going to go back to KNB and become a goblin for the show later in the year. That should be really cool.
Okay, but we need you. Don't take a job with them.
I'll try not to.
Ryan, you're my favorite geek. Thanks. Don't let Ryan frighten you away. We have lots more movie news ahead. Lindsay Lohan puts the pedal to the metal in Disney's Herbie Fully Loaded. She talks to us about both love and what bugs her. And the man with his hands firmly planted on the steering wheel of the Batmobile, Christian Bale, talks sequel to the summer's big hit, Batman Begins. But first, back to zombies. Did you know rocker Rob Zombie wrote and directed a horror movie in 2003? Yeah, but do you know the title? The answer when we return.